Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Gigi's Garden. Thank you for visiting my channel. Well, today, it's been 2 days since I started soaking my grains, and my ducks just will not stay out of the nesting boxes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in my kennel. I'm putting food and water, water with apple cider vinegar in it, and soaked grains. And so that way so I can figure out what's going on with them and why they're not. This time of year, they're probably not laying because of this time of year. But I need them to get out of the nesting boxes because they're disturbing and disrupting the chickens from laying. So I set up their water already in the kennel back there. And now I'm doing the soaked grains, but I gotta have help. Let me show you. So this is the help I have. This is not for you guys. Thank you. So I put rice and their Calmback Reserve plus apple cider vinegar that I made, homemade apple cider vinegar. And it actually looks like cereal or something. But this soaked grain with the apple cider vinegar in it is so good for these guys. And got a little squabble there. But I'm going to put this in here for the ducks. And I think I'm going to leave the ducks in seclusion for a couple days. Because they will not get out of that hen house. And the chickens, I found eggs on the ground because they're mean and they won't let the chickens come in and lay. So I don't have any dry bedding around here. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to go and pick up some hay. I need hay anyway because I'm going to have to cover my onion bed, which was not a complete failure because I did get some onions. And, they weren't huge, but look at her. She's beaten up. They beat up the chickens, and she just beat up a chicken and kicked her out. Chickens can't lay with the ducks in there. So I'm trying to get that shadow out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these ducks and get them out of there. I don't have anywhere to sit my phone to record this. And I'm recording this on my phone. So I'm going to see if I can sit you up here just so we can see any of the action without my phone falling. I think it's going to fall. Because, that's the way it goes. Yep, I'm not going to be able to get it. Hang on, let me see if I can. Okay, we're going to see how this works. Okay. Both of the ducks are in there. That's my chicken. And we're going to have a fight. I stay in my nightgown when I don't have nothing to do. She's a fighter. This one hates to be handled. So I'm trying to be very careful. But I'm trying to stay away from those feet because those feet, they will destroy you. I have been slashed open many a times by these feet. Let me go put her in the kennel. I'll be right back. Now the next one, she's a little bit meaner too. She's a little mean too. She will bite. So I'm preparing myself. When I get her, I'm gonna just take her and put her straight in there. I'll be right back. My chicken's laying eggs over there in the bushes. She done got me twice. Those feet, boy, they can reach those feet up there. Oh, she done scratched me twice. So I gotta be careful. I'm gonna go put her up. I'll be right back. Oh, get out of the darn bushes, you idiot. You don't need to be laying eggs in there. She's all in the bushes laying eggs. And look what I found. I found a teeny tiny little ladybug. That's a pleasant little surprise. I don't know how to get that chicken. She drives me crazy. So I did everything. I've cut her wings and everything to try to get her from getting out of the fence. But she doesn't fly over the fence. She climbs. She climbs. Look at the dirt on here. They jump up here and they climb and they jump over the fence. So if I take those out, will that weaken my fence? Because those are there for support. And will that weaken my fence if I take them out? Could I lower them or could I raise them? I don't know what to do. Other than I'm gonna wrap the chicken wire on top of there, so I can see if that'll stop them. If not, I might have to get rid of her because my neighbors will call the county and say that I have chickens running loose in the neighborhood, and the county will make me get rid of all my chickens. So if she doesn't stop getting out the fence, I may have to call her, or I might have to get rid of her. I know there's somebody who will take her, so I might, I just might send her down the road somewhere just to stop her, because not only does she get out, but she shows the other chickens how to get out too. The other day I had a brown chicken out the fence, and I know she watched her do it. But brown chicken, I guess, don't like being out there so much, because she'll get out every once in a while and then she'll come right back in, and it's like she don't have time to deal with it. So I don't know. So I need to get out in this garden. Today is not the day. Look at this. They look so pretty. Between the cherry tomatoes and the comfrey, which I just decided last night that I was going to dig up a piece of comfrey and put it on the other end of the yard over there by my fig tree, where I put the fig tree. So I'm going to grow comfrey over there by the fig tree. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up the tomato plants and redo those beds. And I'm going to do that probably, if I can get the house cleaned up today, I'll do that today. I'll come out just to pull up the tomato plants. Yep. And redo some of my beds. I got one rotten bell pepper off of my bell pepper plant, but they're tall. They're like 4 feet tall, and now they're flowering, but they give me these little tiny buds, but I haven't got any peppers off of them. So like right now they're just laying over. In fact, let me see if I can show you. So that's laying over right there, that's my bell pepper plants, and they're very, very tall. So they're just leaning over because all the rain that we had the other day. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to just go ahead and pull them up. I'm going to chuck that up as a loss and go ahead and pull those up. I got to give this spinach a haircut because this spinach is going everywhere. And what I was doing with it is I was dehydrating it. And I was trying to make a powder so that way when I make my smoothies, I can put a spinach powder in my smoothies. And that way I could preserve a lot more of it. But with the way my life worked out, I'm not even having a whole lot of time to do that. So we're going to try to figure something out. Okay, you guys done eating out of the bucket here? I meant to put y'all some. I'm not picking you up right now, my dear. I'll pick you up later. So I'm going to take these silk grains and I'm going to put some in their pan out here in the chicken run. I got the ducks all situated. Let me let y'all see them. Yes, you guys are all situated in there. They got their water and their soaked grains. I think I'm just going to feed them soaked grains and apple cider vinegar water for the next 2 or 3 days. I am going to keep them locked up so that way that they can get their lives together and stop disrupting my egg. Brown chicken's out too. Let me go get her. Okay. Let me go open this thing, see if I can get her in. These chickens, look, they're driving me crazy. She's out the fence. These chickens are driving me crazy. Come on, brown chicken. Come on, little fat hen. This every day I gotta chase somebody in the fence. See, look, there she's gonna go. She goes in. So, between the ducks chasing the chickens out the hen house and white chicken teaching them how to jump over the fence, I'm not gonna have any eggs. I did get 6 eggs this morning, but if you're doing the math, I got 13 hens and 6 eggs. 7. One did get the chance to lay. Still warm. So I'm gonna close the hen house up. The nesting box. Close the nesting box up so they can lay. But yeah, these ducks are posing a real problem. So I just told Sharena either I might have to get rid of them. I don't want to get rid of them, but if they're not laying and they're preventing the chickens from laying, I'm either going to have to make them their own little area to be in, or I'm going to have to go ahead and get rid of them. But I was thinking about making a chicken tractor to put out here. And I could make a duck tractor and a chicken tractor, and I could put 2. And I actually could get me a couple Peking ducks, is what I really want. Don't tell Sharena. I want to get like 6 Peking ducks, and I want to get 10 meat birds. So if I build me 2 chicken tractors and put them right out here, that's what I can do. Can't do nothing right now because I'm poor and broke at the same time. So we're gonna see. Right now I'm giving these chickens, I didn't refill their food, their chicken feed this morning, so that way they can eat whatever's dry over there, but then they'll have an opportunity to eat these soaked grains as well, because soaked grains is good for their bellies. I know, I hear you coming. Come on. Look at her. That's my buddy. And you think about it, the better they eat, the better your eggs are. And I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not supported at all by Kalmbach. I can't pronounce it. Kalmbach. 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 I'm not supported by them at all, but since I've been feeding my chickens their feed, my eggs are really, really good. So, and they also have prebiotics in their food, prebiotics and probiotics in their food. So the soaking just gives them an extra little boost, and it helps. And they love soap. They love soap grains. I like to give it to them every once in a while. Help their bellies, make them feel better. Yes. Yes. Oh, I tried my hand at canning my hot sauce yesterday, and it was a complete and utter failure. No, because some of my I water bath canned them, but like some of the jars didn't seal, and I'm kind of bummed about it because I fermented my peppers to make the hot sauce, but then when I canned them, that kills the good bacteria. That kills everything because of the heat. So I have hot sauce in jars that I'm gonna have to keep in the refrigerator because I don't know how to can. Leave this feed out here. I might put some more water in it. Let that ferment a couple more days. I'll let them finish that, and then I will give them some more tomorrow. And I'm not going to give them anything else. A little hot sauce that I canned. This one, when I turned it upside down, it was leaking. So I'm going to check all of them and see how they did. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jars out of the batch. One this size and the rest are this size. So I'm excited about that. First time trying my hand at water bath canning, but I will also try again. And my friend gave me a pressure canner, and it has the book and everything. So, and it's 70% faster. So I'm gonna try the pressure canner next time. I'm gonna see if I can get a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna see. I used to get bunches and bunches of vegetables. I might hit up some of my old resources and see if I can get a big, huge batch of vegetables and try to pressure can them and see how it goes. We'll see. Or I could try to pressure can some beans. Watching Homestead Heart, honey, she be canning. She be canning some stuff. So she just canned beans, and she just canned turkey and ground turkey and ground chicken. So, and she did like chili and things like that. So I might see if I can pressure can some beans, and I'll see if I can do that, and we'll see. And I can start getting some stuff on the shelf. I want to make a working pantry as well as just a storage pantry. So that's going to take a little bit of time. I want to go ahead and build it down in the basement. We got a full basement, and we're going to try to go ahead and get it finished. So if we can get it finished and I can build a pantry in there, I will start really, really canning. And we were really thinking about trying to go ahead and get that basement finished because it's a huge space. It's beautiful down there, and it's unused. It doesn't get a lot of sun, but we can always put plenty of lighting up down there. So, and then not only that, I can move down there and let Sharina and Alex have the main floor. Okay, well, I will get in the garden today after we finish inside, and I'm going to bring you guys with me while I just put some black cow manure and some leaf mulch in my beds. I may let my beds rest for this winter. My raised beds, I think I'm going to let those rest this winter and just, keep them mulched and everything, and start planting in them first thing in the spring. And I'm going to redo, it's like, I put cucumbers in there, that's fine because they trellised up. And you're not really supposed to plant the same thing every year in the same places. So what I have in there now is peppers, calendula, weeds, okra on the other side, and I have some brassicas. I have some greens, and of course basil, and on the other side. But what I think I will do is just go ahead and pull everything up, mulch, fertilize and mulch these beds, and just keep them turned and keep them really covered really good, and just let them rest, because this will be the second year I planted in them, and they did good. They did better this year than they did last year. My little nasturtiums are doing good in there too. So like my calendula will come back, and then the nasturtiums will come back. So I won't, in my little tomato plant, it's going to come back anyway, no matter what. So I'm not going to destroy that. But my little Brussels sprouts, I'm going to let them, I'm going to see if they're going to finish. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pick those. And the brassicas that I do, I have dinosaur kale in there, but the worms are decimating that stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull them all up. I do have one collard green, and I don't know if that's a walking stick collard or a walking stick kale, because the way it's growing tall like that, or is it a Georgia collard? I don't know, but it keeps producing. It keeps making new leaves, even though the worms are trying to kill it, but it keeps coming back. Like now, I can go ahead and harvest a good 6 or 7 leaves off of it now, and it will be fine because it's still coming back. And I think maybe if I go ahead and cover it, I'm going to pick all the worms off of them, or spray them for the worms, and cover them with some Tool, fertilize and mulch this bed, they might be okay. So I might just do that. But everything else I'm going to go ahead and pull out. And my beds are looking really, really sad, all of them. So I'm going to pick all that Tool up today. And I'm just going to go ahead and take care of that. I want to dig my potatoes out the ground. I got another pot of potatoes I need to dump out, so all this doggone wild raspberry, this stuff needs trimmed back. It got to go. This beautiful, beautiful tree need to go. My tomatoes are looking sad right now. I got a couple beds of tomatoes that I need to pull up. So, and those cherry tomatoes, I guess those are tomatoes that just won't stop. They will not stop, which is fine because the chickens love them. And my little roselles, the flowers on my roselles are coming. I think that is absolutely beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful bush. But I'm going to have to see. I'm going to go in the house and do some research, because I don't know if that roselle will die and come back, or will it last through the winter. If you guys know, leave me some comments leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know. So I'm going to figure out that roselle. I'm saving seeds off of that okra plant. I'm telling you what, you see it right there. That okra probably on 16 foot tall. I'm saving seeds from those because those are heavy hitter. They are amazing, tall, strong, still going, still got bright green leaves on top, still got okra heads popping out. Even though it's getting cold, they're still going. That roselle is a good plant. It's still going. So I'm going to see what I need to do to preserve my little things. Like I said, I'm going to replant those okra. And my little flower that I got, those pretty purple flowers, African flowers from my neighbor gave me last year. One is flowering right now. It's so pretty. One little purple flower amongst all that green. Which is fine. Which is beautiful. Thank you, Jehovah, for that one little drop of beauty amongst all that beautiful green. But yeah, that's it. Plans for today, at least to get the raised beds mulched and fertilized and covered. So I'm gonna have to head on over to to the store and grab about 5 bales of hay, I think. 5, maybe 6. I got some cardboard over here. I might hit the dumpster at my job and grab some more cardboard. And that is it. I don't know. Guys, I'm going to do what I can. Try to get my little black cow out of my bed of my truck. Those chickens, they're over there, they're in there laying. Now that I got the ducks out, I might get some more eggs. Wow, they are making a fuss. But you know what? Be kind to one another. It's free. Pray for your friends. Pray for your family. Especially pray for your enemies, because we all need prayer and we all need to make it. I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you for joining my channel.